doing beats on albums, which I didn't do on the last record. But there was a similar process. It's always the same. I have a great catalog of beats people have sent me. I hold them on file, and I always go through them and I see what I have written. I know what ideas and concepts I want to execute, and then I listen to my catalog and see what's there. And for this one, there was a certain mood, a certain aggression, a punch I wanted to have, and thankfully, and I'm grateful that I have that kind of selection with the beats that are sitting in my folder. a vast collection of beats from all types of talented producers, including the ones you said, as well as new producers who a lot of people may not have heard of. I mean, they come from all over the place. We got Le Parasite from France. We got people from Sweden. We got people from the UK, Australia, like Curtis SP, who I've worked with over the years. And he remains to be a very obscure producer who people don't know much about, but is incredible. But yeah, pretty much the same process as all the records that were created from 2001 until 2007. You know, there's no escaping it. I came up in the 80s. Those 808 drums are always in boom bap style, East Coast style, is my origin, it's my source. So when I needed to return to that for this record, that is the style that kind of just like I gravitated towards. So yeah, it's definitely true. I don't know how many people will like really notice that and understand the connection, but I can't do that every record. It can't happen all the time. This record, and I want people to appreciate the other styles that I can do, but when I need to go back to that, I'm so happy that it still exists. I'm still able to do that. I can still draw from that same passion, those same like pools of deliveries and references and
cowbells.
more cowbell. I made it so that people who know, like, you know, I made it abundantly clear it's an idea reference.
Right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I love that you dedicated that song to him.
It's just, he's in my thoughts, and think about him all the time. I miss him all the time, and there's no way of escaping that when I'm writing. It's just like my whole purpose of writing is to let out the things that existed within me, and he's there. So yeah, it's an idea reference, and a salute to his songwriting and his legacy and everyone who loves and misses him. I returned to touring because I didn't have anything else. And it's a good thing to return to. I mean, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, poor me, I have to tour. But like, I wanted to escape the need to tour. And then after 4 years of being boarded up in my house, I realized I want to tour. Like, I need to get out of here. And I'm lucky enough to have a fan base in all territories of the world. You know, I'm very, very lucky for that. I know what it was like to not have fans like that. You know, like to not have the ability to do that. The reason I stopped wasn't because I didn't appreciate that, it's because I needed something else in my life. But when that other thing in my life did not come to blossom, it did not come to be, I had to like admit to myself, all right, you have to go on the road. This is all you have right now, so do that. The difference really is not, it doesn't weigh so much on me as it does the engineer. My writing process and recording process is all the same. Putting together the arrangements and everything is all the same, but when you work with live instruments, you have to work with an engineer who knows how to record the live instruments. You have to work with musicians who know how to like perform the kind of music that lends itself to good lyrical or hip-hop style performances. It's difficult. It's like, you're right. I mean, I started recording with a live band in '97, and I learned a lot since then. And then for, what is it, for '97, 2010, so 13 years later, I did the next live album with all live instruments.
Right.
Not much had changed. It was the same exact process. I always knew it, because back when I first did the live album in '97, I had all my lyrics locked into place, and the band members had to basically create the music I would perform the lyrics to. This time, it was done like when I make albums with beats, where the music was created first, and then I wrote the lyrics to the music. So, I mean, it's a flip-flop thing, and it was different back when we didn't really know what we were doing, but I feel like the best process really is for me to hear the music first, not have someone create music around me. I feel like my talents rest on the fact that I'm able to write to anything, and I can really create interesting songs as long as the music goes to interesting places. So the music side of things is its own thing, the lyric side of things is its own thing, and I'm thankful I'm able to like connect the two when I need to.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you for your time and for the insight. This is Zeus here with Sage Francis for Beasley's Corner Bodega.